So this video is a 12 by 12 tiny home or shed, whatever you want to use it for. Watch the video if you need some ideas on how to do it. Alright, so we got the whole floor laid down, 12 by 12. Everything is pressure treated for the floor. The plywood and the 2x4s that are under. The 2x4s are run every 16 inches, so there's plenty of support. The plywood is 3/4 inch, so it's nice and thick. You don't have to worry about anything drooping or anything. Alright, so now we have the walls up. The beams are every 2 feet. We pretty much made a wall on the floor, flipped it up, screwed it in, and then we're gonna add the other wall so it'll be solid. It's not gonna go anywhere. We won't have to worry about anything. Now we got the trusses up. We ran one 2x4 all the way through the center, and we made the trusses connect to it with a support under the middle of each one. These things are very solid. They're not going anywhere. And we also put little joist brackets on each one, so this thing is definitely not going nowhere. We marked the center of every board, and then we used a level to make sure that they're all perfect. Now at this point, I'm putting the walls up, just using regular screws. Some people use a nail gun. I like screws. Screws don't come out easy. Nails can pop out over time. The screws are 1 5/8, just so you know. I'm gonna take a square to make this cut across the top here. You'll see in a second. Here, now you can see some of the walls are up. About half of the way there. Still got to make the doors and do the other walls, but you can get an idea now of what it looks like. So now at this point, I've gotten some of the trim up. I did everything at 10-degree cuts on the sides because the roof has a 10-degree pitch. You can also see I've started to cut the doors. They're cut to size now. They just got to be trimmed up, put locks on, painted. You'll see. Sprayer's the best way to go for painting. I literally use the scraps from the wood to put on the floor so the paint doesn't get on the slab. Now I've got the main door put together. You can see it's all framed out. I'm doing the trim around the doors also right now. This is Wilderness Green. It's a beautiful color on here. It looks natural. You still have to cut the plywood from the roof. That's just the excess. But this thing came out amazing. Got all the hardware on there. The doors are solid. There's 3 hinges on each door. We got a big lock on there that you can put a padlock on if you want or whatever. There's even locks on the inside. I'll show you that now. So we got one up top and one on the bottom, just to make sure these doors are solid as can be. Got about a 6-foot opening here. Time to get the roof done. Roofing is not my favorite part of this. Oh yeah, and we're using ridge vents for the top, just so it's got a nice flow of air through the top here. Well, there it is. It looks like a little tiny house. It could be used for a tiny house or a shed, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna do another walkthrough, even though we just did one. I even framed out the window over there just to make sure it's solid. Plenty of room for activities. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to like or subscribe, go for it.